Hey, it's Mikey Mike. Hey, we are foil boarding once again. This is probably I think my 9th session ever in Long Beach. And you know what? Didn't do it great this time, but super light winds for the first few sessions. And then it picked up a little bit, so we did better, but it wasn't great. So I was able to get out on my surfboard as well. I had a great session on my surfboard, or great sessions on my surfboard, but we had to take the foil out as well. And we're here in the Stingray zone trying to get in deep enough water. I think I have a 60cm mast on right now with the Infinity 76 foil. And just trying to manage to get out here. And what I did is I also took off my rear foot strap. So I was just trying to do a front foot strap this time. So that was kind of messing me up a little bit as well. It might have just been easier just to do it with just like a surfboard and you know, water start normally, like a strapless. But maybe next time. So I just wanted to keep myself, because trying to aim my foot into the strap with, yeah, it was a little tricky. But we're up in foiling, and we're doing good. And then face plant for the most part, and that was kind of the typical scene for most of the day. But like I said, this is my 9th session. Last time I kited in foiled in Long Beach was 2021, and like mid 2021, probably COVID time, I guess. And you know, I had a pretty good session, I guess, but this one wasn't as good. Well, plus the winds were pretty light. I was just struggling. So I'll take it along from my struggles. Maybe you learn something from, you know, what I'm doing right or wrong. And it's not pretty for sure, but yeah. But we're up on the foil right now. We're doing good. And I'm not quite sure if all these videos are in order, but it was a tough day foiling, that's for sure. So we're doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden, face plant. Oh man, it was crazy face plant. A lot of face plants today, for sure. So, but with the single strap, that made it a little tricky, especially going on my weaker side with trying to get my foot up there. And then you'll see here in a second, the wind just pretty much died, and you'll see kites falling out of the sky. And I had to kind of body drag back to the shore to get to save myself. And I was able to keep the kite in the sky, but it was not pretty. And I'm on the 14-meter Switchblade, and you know, that's a pretty big kite for foiling, but yeah, man, that's what it took. Yeah, I don't care where you go, but foils like to chase you. You fall off, you think it's going in one direction, and it comes around and smacks you in the head. So make sure you're wearing your helmet for sure. I like my helmet because I can put my camera on top of it, and that makes it a little easier for me. And I have a place to attach my headphones, because I always wear music with me. I use the Sony waterproof headphones, and those things work great. They're just a MP3 style player, and man, those things are awesome. So you see it's getting pretty light right now, and a lot of slack in the lines, and I'm just like, uh-oh. So I'm trying to get my foot in that strap and push the board away, and I was struggling, and the kite's not cooperating. It's just super light. I'm not that used to light winds in foiling or kiting. Not with the 14, maybe with 17, but So you can see here I'm trying to get this thing to turn and it's not happy. So we're going to try this again and see if we can make it. So swing the foot up, try to aim towards that front strap, and I missed. Do it again. Because if I don't get my foot in that strap yet, then it's hard to angle the board so I can get my other foot up and walk it back. And then it's light, so I'm trying to keep the kite in the sky and go. Dive the kite. Uh-oh. Pull the center lines. Fly, kite, fly. So right now I know it's getting super light and I'm like struggling to just get back to shore. I'm doing whatever I can do to keep my feet on the board and get closer to the shore. Alright, that was about it. So now, body drag back. And as you see me body dragging back, you'll start seeing kites falling out of the sky. Like mine too. Oh my gosh. I'm pulling the center lines. I'm trying to keep that thing up. Just gotta keep the kite moving. There goes one down. Uh-oh. And they're just dumping in this. It's sketchy. I'm doing what I can do to keep this thing flying. And it is so light. The wind just stopped. The wind definitely picked up a little bit later, but you know, I tried to get the foil session in early. And you know, if you get a little too much speed on your foil, it's gonna rise out of the sky and, you know, bop you in the head, and especially with a big wing. So I'm not sure if I need a smaller wing. Well, when the wind's a little stronger, because I keep you know, popping out of the water really fast, and I hear the smaller wings are a little more manageable, but I'm not quite sure. So I'm gonna have to try some of these board maybe, and or rent one or do something. Ask Bart or Jesse over there to see if I can get one and check it out for the day, or at least a half a day. So trying to body drag back into the beach. That's really sucks when you have to body drag in with a foil, like in light winds. It's really light. I was struggling to keep the thing up in the air. Just pulling the center lines, and then we get a little gust of wind, and then nothing, and trying not to kill these two guys just, you know, hanging out in the surf here. And watching out for the stingrays, so I'm letting the foil drag along the bottom before I put my feet down. And then tip the board and let's try to get it out of the surf zone here. So yeah, that was a little sketchy. So the wind's picked up a little bit later, and we're doing, I'm not going to say better, but at least there was wind. That was a pretty good move right there for me. Yeah, I was going to crash, and then I just pointed the board downwind, and I was able to make it, and then get up on foil. And then overpowered, because I'm on the 14 still, and I'm getting a little too high. And then a couple proper face plants again. Dollar show. So this is Mikey. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that like button and you know, hit the notification bell, and make sure you subscribe. It definitely helps me out, and come along with my kite surfing adventures. You know, you can check it out, mykitesurfingadventures.com actually. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have that page, but it's there now, and I need to update it a little bit. But yeah, there was a lot of changes. The wind, the foot strap, and yeah, but it's, you know, I'm having so much fun, and I had such a great surf session this day. It was awesome. It was on the 6.4 GB board, and it was a great day to kite surf, that's for sure. But early, I just wanted to get out and do some foiling, and yeah, I was not doing good. This is, like I said, my 9th session foiling, and I can foil, but man, I was getting worked today. So finally, we're up and riding. And struggling with the kite a little bit. If I can keep the kite up a little bit higher, maybe it would probably work better. But it just doesn't seem like I need more power for some reason. Totally touch and goes here, and then we get up and foil. Then I get too high and then nosedive. So my starts are doing pretty well, actually. I'm getting my foot up in there and diving the kite. And even when I struggle with direction, it's get up and going. And I know I can, you know, kind of pop the foil up, and I got a little too high and then nosedive. I was pointing a little bit too much downwind there, and then I carved up, and that worked out okay. See how low the kite is? That I don't think it should be low like that. It should be higher. But for some reason, I just can't. I think I ride it like my surfboard. And then I get going a little too fast, and then, you know, face plant. So we're up on foil, just kind of cruising along. Just skimming across top of these little waves, and I'm trying to do some adjustment, and then face plant. A lot of face plants today. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. But having a great time kite surfing and foil boarding. It's so much fun. And I don't know if you know, but I had a bilateral knee replacement, so I'm, you know, I got bum knees and I'm out kiting, so you can do it, that's for sure. I think I was probably 8 months out right here from knee replacement. Bilateral, so the 2 knees at one time, that was a little crazy. So, and I think the kite surfing was a little bit easier on my knees than all the wipeouts. But what was better is just the one strap. I could get my foot out a little bit easier. So hopefully I can figure out how to go strapless, and then I'll have to worry about it. Trying to get up on foil a little bit here, and just trying to get some speed. And so we're up on foil, and hopefully I don't face plant again super quick. little swell chop. Oh, and then torpedo one. So once again, this is Mikey Mike. I'm glad you're along for the adventure, and yeah, just doing my best to see if I can learn this foil board stuff. And I'm getting a lot better on my surfboard. I got my transitions down, and well, not down. I can transition a little bit, but definitely not on a foil. It's face plant and then turn around and go the other way. But I got more control over the board, got better control of my starts. Yeah, today just wasn't a great day for me foiling, but I felt better with my control of the situation, we'll call it that. So I'll just keep doing it, and hopefully it will get better. So make sure you leave some comments down below. Tell me what I'm doing wrong or right, one way or the other. It doesn't really matter. But I'm glad you're along for the ride. Had a great day. Long Beach is an awesome place, especially for foiling. It's not too choppy. It's not too crazy. And yeah, it's so much fun. And then torpedo one. Alright, so this is Mikey Mike. Hey, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, give it a like, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll see you next time. Alright, get a little help landing my kite here. Long Beach, foil session number 9. Alright, peace.